Hello, today a small video about the MC505 step sequencing. To show you how it works, we need an empty pattern. Oh, maybe let's put on the light. So an empty pattern, we go to user, here is an empty pattern. Let's save it. Let's just enter a name. Let's call it step for step sequencing because it takes a lot of time to enter names on the steps. All right, let's call it steps. So okay, so for example, you want to make a drum pattern. The first thing you do is the part select the drums. And when you go to patch, you can choose the patch you want, the kit, the sound, the drum kit, in fact. Maybe we can do like I don't know, house or something. Hip hop. Okay, now when you find your kit you want to work with, you can go to the record button and you press it once. It asks you if you want a 4 to the floor beat. We want one. Then the pattern length, let's make it 2 patterns for this example. And then maybe there is, what else do we have? Count in, okay. Then we press another time on the record button. And this is the event manager. When we press play now, we start the step sequencing. You will see the LEDs running through here. There we go. And then it's running for the second bar and the first bar again. Okay, so now if we press shift, okay, so when you press shift, you can pre-listen to the sounds and you can also select them. So let's start with the kick. You see we are in the first bar. So we want to kick on the first one and we want oh, I see. So here you can enter the volume. Let's make it louder. Okay, so that's fine for the first bar. Now in the second bar, for the second bar we go to forward. This is the second bar. And I want one on number 5. Maybe here. Okay, should be fine. So now we go back to the first bar, shift. We select our snare. The snare on the 5 and the 13. And the same for the second. So the closed hi-hat, maybe on the third step. And in the second bar, so we want this one not that loud. And let's try it. Let's find another snare. Okay, it's nothing special. I don't even like it that much, but let's save it. Okay, and now we go to the first synth part. We go to patch. So it doesn't matter, this one is not nice, but okay, this is just for showing you how it works. So you can do the same. You can also press record once, then press play, and you can enter the notes, for example. But as you can see, I cannot even find the notes anymore that I recorded. So to delete them, you press edit and then erase. Then here you make sure that only this part is selected. And then it says from 1 to 1, erase, enter. Now it's erased. Okay. So the other thing you can do is you make sure that you are, let's see, in the wait a second. You make sure that you are in the first bar. But it seems like we are in the second one now. Let's save it first. Okay, it only shows that there are 2 bars. So stop. Okay, it's fine. So when you press record 3 times, and then you see there the step is on the light, the LED is on the first step. Now we can enter a note for every step. For example, and this third step, we want to make it longer. So we press tie. There's tie and rest, tie. And then we do it again. Tie or rest. Rest. This one. Okay, and now let's see how it sounds. Okay, nothing special, but you get the concept that this is the other step sequencing mode for the synth sounds. Now, I have a MIDI interface. Let's see if I can show you. Oops. This is my MIDI interface. And I connected this interface with my tablet. Let me see if I can show you. I connected this with my tablet over this USB cable. And here we have the MIDI interface. The white one is the power. And the gray one is my audio interface. Yeah. To make this work, I had to give this one power with a power LED, because you can power it over USB, but this one is also powered over USB, and the cable can only handle one machine, one device over USB for the power, in fact. So when you both power them over USB, the second one that is connected is not working anymore. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. Now, there is also my tablet. And I want to show you the Koala app. Koala app is a sampler app. You can record stuff like you can record stuff. Okay. Normally it records my voice, but wait. Normally it records my voice, but in this case we can, for example, if I remember good, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so we now recorded our drum beat here, which is nice, of course. But this app got a new update, and there are two new things in the update. One thing, they implemented a synthesizer module in here. Koala, it is called. You can drop it on a pad. You can drop more instances on other pads if your machine is good enough to handle those. And if you press edit, you have all the modules from the synth, like the oscillator, the filter, the LFO, the envelope. And yeah, it's pretty cool to have a synth in there. So for example, you don't need an MC505 anymore in that case, maybe. The choice is yours. But anyway, the second thing is even cooler, and the second thing is MIDI out. A MIDI out module was added, and you can drop that on the pads too. And if you press on edit, you see this is the MIDI out module. When you press it, you have a monitor screen where you can see what is entered. And yeah, then there is a device, a recognizer. So you see this MIDI tag is my MIDI interface, and I connected the MIDI interface with the MC505. So when I press this, you see MIDI is going through the machine, which is pretty cool, because when we go back to the drum part, and then we go to sequence, and we open the empty sequence, or for example, we close it and we press the keyboards. We have all the drum sounds from the drum kit here on the tablet without configuring anything, and you can just start an empty sequence here. Maybe find a kick or so. Oh, and it says Koala Sampler is currently synced to external MIDI. If you don't want to sync to external MIDI, please change. Okay, that's another thing. So let's go back and let's go to settings. And now in settings, you see in the, where is it? Is it in the in the MIDI tab? There is MIDI clock mode for receive and send. Send is pretty cool, because with send you can send the MIDI data that we enter in the sequencer here. You can send it to the MC505 and you can record it there. And when you put the MIDI clock on, all the notes will be recorded at the beginning of the first bar, so you don't have to play around or move the MIDI to the correct place. It will all be set correctly. Let's see if we find the snare. So nothing special, but I just want to show you how easy it is to use the step sequencer on the touchscreen. And yeah, if you, for example, want to record it now, in that case, we can go to the user part again. Let's put a light on so you can read the screen. there's another empty one. And as I said before, you go to settings, and the MIDI clock, you put it on send. Now, if you put it on send, the Koala app is the master or the host. And if you want to receive it correctly, then you have to set it here. I think on, let's see. Okay, so with edit 11 or shift 11, you enter this screen, and here you can set the slave mode. You just enter it. So now it's on slave mode. Now we go to patch, because we have to choose the same hip hop patch. Okay, back to pattern song. Yeah, and now it is that easy. We just, oh yeah, you press records. We set it, let's see. We have only one bar, so we move it to one bar. And you can keep it like that, because when we go to the tablet again, when I press on play here, it will play there too. Maybe I can show you. So okay. And then you have to press Shift 11 again to make it internal again. And now if I press play here, you hear that it's recorded, but the sounds are the same, but it's faster. So when we close this here, you see that our tempo is 110 BPM. And here, oh my God, let's see, it is, okay, it is 120. So normally you can press Shift, and then it goes faster, but we have 110 now, so when I play it now, it's so cool. So I'm so happy with, so happy with the MIDI out module. And you can do other things, like for example, you can also use it to, you can sample the beats as audio into the app. And you can, let me think, you can set the MIDI clock on receive in the app. So the app becomes the slave. And if you do so, maybe I can show you. For that, we have to turn all the MIDI cables around, the ins and the outs and the outs and the in. But maybe I can just show you, like when we go to the sample and we press on play here. Oh yeah, we are in the wait a second. We are in the saving mode. So we recorded the best pattern of the year. And as you see, it got recorded, but you don't know exactly where was the beginning of the pattern on the MC505. So if you go to the settings and you set this on receive, it will, or the light, it will recognize the beginning, and it will only, let's see, I can't show you, oh no. I can't exactly show you in this video, but it will look like this. So you do the recording, and then the empty space before your recording, when this was empty, will be not highlighted, and the loop itself will be highlighted. So then it's so easy to go to tools and crop, and then you only have the loop. So that's it. MC505 and Koala app. Koala app used as a step sequencer mainly, which makes it so much easier to step sequence on the MC505. I hope you learned something. I did. See you next time. Bye.